I think this might be the first time I've ever done a video like this. I'm going to show you a what's in our backpacks. I've got 2 kids, this is why I have 2 backpacks, and a school supply haul. Normally I do shop with me's. I take you with me and show you where to get the best deals, what's at Dollar Tree, what's at Target. In fact, those videos have already been posted, but over on Instagram and in my community tab, I asked you guys if you wanted to see what's in our backpacks. So I'm gonna show you today what we got for school this year. Hey you guys, it's Christina from the Purple Alphabet. I actually was not gonna do this video, but you guys convinced me otherwise by taking a poll on my community tab and over on Instagram and said, you know what, go ahead and do a video. We wanna see what you got. So that's what we're doing today. Like I said, I normally just show you a shop with me or what's in the stores now, and all those videos have been made for Dollar Tree, for Target. I even did a price comparison between Target and Walmart, and it was a lot of fun. I love doing those videos. But of course, I have to buy school supplies for my kids, which is what this video is all about. I have 2 kids, which is why I had the 2 backpacks, and they're ages 6 and 7, almost 6 and 8. And we're going into 1st grade and 2nd grade this year. They do go to a private school, so I got a lot of questions of people asking me, do you have to label your supplies? Why do you do that? Doesn't the school provide them? All kinds of questions like that. Our school is a private school and we have a dedicated list. Some of the school supplies are shared amongst the whole class and some are just for each individual child. So as parents, we all chip in and buy school supplies from the list, label them accordingly, and send them in on the first day of school. So most of the things today that I'm going to show you were purchased off our school supply list. The first things I want to show you are our backpacks. I have 2 of them here. This one I actually started using last year around January, maybe March, somewhere in there, because the other backpack we had was just done. This one came from online, I believe, and it was a Christmas present. So we're just going to reuse this and hopefully it will last. If not, we'll just get another one mid-year. And then this one was from last year that we didn't use and we're going to use again this year. It's from Target last year. It has mermaids on it, but I've already noticed the quality on this is already ripping. I don't know if you can see that. So we might have to replace this one really quick because I don't think I can fix that. And so if you have a great suggestion of where to get a fabulous backpack that's cute, maybe with a mermaid on it, I would love to hear it. Let me know down below in the comments. Let me show you what I got for our kids this year. I'm not gonna show these in any particular order because I have everything kind of all together for both of my kids. I wanna start off with the lunch boxes. These were purchased at Walmart and I like these because of one reason. They stand up like this. They're easier to stand up and to be like on a shelf or a cubby. I'm not 100% sold on the sequins, you guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. They were just picks from my kids and I let them have them. They're the reversible sequins too, which is really popular right now. I don't think it's gonna hold up. Maybe mid-year I'm gonna have to show you how well they did stand the test of time, but this was just more of a cutesy item that my girls wanted. Let me see if I can find the price on any of these. I can't find the price, but I do remember they weren't like extraordinarily too expensive, but they were a little bit more expensive because of the sequins. Basically, they have the pocket here and then they have the pocket on the bottom. Sometimes I'll put like the heavier items like drinks and stuff down here that need to stay cold and put them in there. But these are a good size and there's lots of room to put things. So we're gonna try them. We're gonna see how they do. My kindergartner has the panda one. She likes pandas. And then she's not kindergartner. She's 1st grade. And my 2nd grader is gonna have the stars. Next, I wanna move on to pencil pouches and pencil bags. Both of these are from Walmart. If you saw my shop with me in Walmart, you'll know that there are many different styles. So both of my kids are girls, so that's why we have a little bit more girly things, but they had equally as cute styles for boys or unisex styles. Last year in 1st grade, we had similar pencil pouches like this, but you couldn't see through them. And it was really hard for my 1st grader to see her supplies and her colored crayons. So in her classroom, they had to be able to put their crayons in here and it just was hard. So this year for my next 1st grader, we got the clear pouch so she can see through it and easily get what they want. They keep all their supplies in here, their pencils, their scissors, their crayons, and so it's just easier to see them when they need them, and so they were required to have pouches. My 2nd grader could have a box, and so she chose to get this tin box. It's kind of like an old school lunch pail. Normally I get the plastic boxes because they're cheaper, but she is a unicorn fan, so I just splurge for the tin. It's probably going to be a little bit better quality, but normally I do get those regular plastic ones that are like under $1. So we'll see how this metal one holds up. This one was called the metal supply box. And then this one, it's called a binder pouch, and it's the generic brand that was at Walmart. It's probably not going to hold up very well. It is a nice heavy plastic, but I might have to replace this mid-year, and I'm okay. She just wanted the unicorns and whatever it is on there. Now, usually our school classes require folders of certain colors. And so we have to get the plain color folders mostly. So that's why we have a variety here. And usually the teacher puts a requirement of what kind, whether they're just the pocket, if they're paper, if they're plastic, if they have the prongs. So I have, according to what we need, different ones in different colors. So we didn't get to really pick some of these, so we had to get a mixture of the paper and a mixture of the prong. These were just your basics, and they told us what colors we needed because I think they do kind of color coding and labeling. So those weren't really fun to pick out, but I will tell you, my second grader was able to pick out a folder of her own for actually two of her folders. Here they are. And so she picked out this unicorn power with no vowels in there that has the prongs inside, and it's kind of iridescent holographic. It's already kind of bent a little bit from being in our packages. And then this one that's silver and gold, kind of a swirl. So she was able to choose this year, which was kind of fun. Like I said, I normally would just get these plain ones because they're cheaper, but we splurged and got a little bit more expensive ones just so she could have some special folders. If you like these types of videos, please make sure to subscribe to my channel. We do educational activities for kids and ideas and inspirations to learn through play, and lots of hauls and giveaways, and I show you where you can find a lot of these things. Make sure to leave a comment too, because I like it when you say hello. I like reading the comments, and say hi if you are new. It's usually the same thing with notebooks, but this year my second grader was able to pick some notebooks out, any style, and so I went ahead and let my first grader do the same. So these are kind of the holographic ones. When you move them, they change, and once again, they came in different patterns. We just happened to pick out the girly ones. And this one says dreams are loading, and it kind of moves, and this one is a unicorn one. And they're just wide ruled composition books. I like the composition books because they're bound and the pages kind of stay together. So we had two of those. And then my first grader is required to have a primary journal. I talk about these a lot on my channel too because I just think they're great to have, even if you're homeschooling or if you're doing activities with your kids. These were from Walmart. I think they also have them at Staples and on Amazon, but they have the picture space on the top that's blank, so you can draw a picture and then you can write down below on the lined paper. So they do journals in these, and so that's why she's required to have one of these notebooks. But like I said, if you're doing activities at home or a journal at home, they're excellent for that too. We needed a standard white binder for one of my girls, and then my other daughter was able to choose one that she wanted, so she chose this Rainbows Are My Spirit Animal. She likes rainbows and unicorns, if you couldn't tell, and it's just a ring binder, and so that's what we got for that. There also needs some sheet protectors for some of their stuff, so I got a package of sheet protectors. There's 25 in here. These are always more affordable when you buy them in bulk, so I'd highly recommend if you need a lot of them to go the bulk route, or just to like buy them one year and then use them like throughout the school year. It's very helpful too. My kids are required to give a packet of copier paper, like a ream of copier paper, so I'm not going to show you that because I haven't gotten that yet, but they are also required to do colored copy paper and then like cardstock for art projects and things that they do in the classroom. And these are shared things, so every parent contributes a package of these in different colors, and the teacher can use them throughout the year. And so we got some Astro Brights, which I know teachers like to do print things on with the really bright colors, and then we just got the white cardstock, just great for their art projects. So one of those per kid. My second grader is required to have a clipboard, and I was trying to look for really cute clipboards, but I couldn't find any. We had this one from Walmart, but then we went to the Dollar Tree and found this one that had on it like that, and I think we're actually going to end up using this one, and I might use my Cricut to put our own unicorn design on it to jazz it up a little bit, because these are just kind of plain. I remember when I was a kid, we used to find all kinds of different pattern ones. Maybe they just aren't as popular anymore. So if you have suggestions of what to put on our clipboard, let me know. Maybe a unicorn, I don't know, rainbow? A unicorn and rainbow? Stickers. My first grader needs some stickers in her class. This just goes to the teacher to use throughout the year. So we were kind of generous and got this big packet of 800, which was a little bit more at Walmart, or I know I can get like a package at the dollar section or in Dollar Tree, but I was just there and I wanted to get it over with. So they're holographic, they're cute, why not? And then we had to get some Crayola markers. Each girl had to get a package, and one of them needed the thin ones as well. So of course those were really, really affordable. They're not the washable ones. The washable ones cost more. And then the 24 package of crayons is what we need. And then one of my classes requires more because they use them throughout the year, like community. These are the cheapest package. If you wanted to get more colors, you pay a little bit more, but these are just suitable and fine. And they cost less right now at Walmart, but they cost more at Dollar Tree, just so you know, the same brand. One of my daughters is required to have a watercolor tablet. So this is just paper that's watercolor paper. It's really heavier. And this I bought at Walmart, but you can get this at Michael's Michael's, any kind of craft store. The glue sticks are always a community item, and so I had to get a couple packages of those for my kids. Now is the best time ever to buy glue sticks because they're not going to be this cheap ever again. Same thing with the glue. So each one of them needs to have a little bit of glue for their class, and we can split up the packs according to how many they need per child. Usually they need like 6 or 8 per student. They go through them pretty quick. I like the Elmer's one. This one's the washable school glue. This one's just the plain one. I don't think the teachers care which one you use, but we get those. And this is also the time where I buy them for the house too, to have for school projects. We have a lot of this kind of glue as it is, so I didn't need more of that. But this is a great time to buy it if you want to stock up for home. Each of my kids, or one of my kids needed some Sharpies. I think they do some schoolwork with Sharpies, but they needed specific colors. They needed like 2 blue, 2 green, 2 red. So I had to buy 2 packages, and then I'll just use the black ones at home for labeling things, which is fine. And then they needed expo markers. Once again, this is a class shared item, so the classroom teacher will use them for their dry erase boards, and then they'll also use them for in classroom like dry erase kind of activities in their school. And some odds and ends, if we needed the watercolor paper, of course we would definitely need the watercolors to go along with it, right? Once again, this is the cheapest time to buy these. They always go up in price throughout the school year. We need some pencil erasers, pencil toppers to use on our pencils, and then some regular erasers too. I tend to get the Papermate, but the cheaper brand's just fine too, I think. And of course, we gotta have pencils. We use this brand. It's one of the best brands ever, and our teachers actually require we use this brand. And then a pencil sharpener to go with that. That goes in their school supply box, along with some scissors. We have a lot of scissors, but we just got these. They're actually color changing scissors, so if you hold them, I don't know if it's gonna work if my hands are warm enough. And they're supposed to change colors. And these ones are the pointed tip because we are okay with using them now. Yeah, look, there it goes. It's blue now. So it's kind of fun. Kind of like that. And then one of my classes required a package of Post-its, any color. Now our classrooms like to use other supplies too that we share for the teachers. So we have some Ziploc bags, some Kleenex tissues, some Lysol wipes to wipe things down, which we'll split up this package per student, and then some Band-Aids. So if you ever wanted to get character Band-Aids, the ones I got were Hatchimals, definitely go to Dollar Tree, go to the dollar section at Target. They are much, much cheaper. You're gonna pay 3 or 4 times more if you buy these from the Health Food Need Band-Aids at home. And you want some cute ones, Dollar Tree, Dollar Tree, Dollar Tree are the ones to get. So as you can see, our lists were pretty extensive. We like shopping for school supplies as one of the highlights of our year. I kind of love school supplies, so I like shopping for school supplies too. If you have any suggestions for those backpacks, like I said, leave me a comment down below. I'd love to hear your suggestions on where you get some really fabulous, cute backpacks. Emphasis on the cute. We really like cute. If you haven't already seen all of those shop with me, from the Dollar Tree, from the Target's dollar section, from the Walmart versus Target videos, you can go back and watch those. I'll put the playlist down below. Make sure to click subscribe to see more videos like this and give me a thumbs up to show your love.